key part of the investment process at Platinum is the intense debate that takes place within the team. And we facilitate that by all being based in one office here in Sydney. It keeps us away from the crowd as well, which can become over-emotional at times. The trade-off, however, is that the team has to travel, and we have to travel to far-flung parts of the world to meet with companies and observe the changes that are taking place in these locations. Back in June, the office was about as empty as it had been since the COVID-based lockdowns, and half the team was overseas looking at new opportunities. And we want to share with you what we learned and what we're doing about it.
We went across the world, we went to New York and to Europe to really understand what's going on.
So I recently went to India and we visited Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore.
I spent 2 weeks in Europe visiting companies in the UK, Sweden and Norway.
We recently travelled to Poland, Switzerland and Germany.
We've been travelling in London, Paris and Milan, and we've been evaluating luxury goods companies in those markets like Burberry, Gucci and Louis Vuitton.
Most recently, we were in Japan. We were there for a week, visiting a number of companies we both hold, and companies that potentially we could be looking at investing in.
And we really looked at the breadth and different kind of companies, from large cap pharmaceutical companies down to private companies as well.
With manufacturing, India's becoming a very vibrant electronics and mobile phone manufacturer, but they are trying to develop a broader ecosystem around component supply, and there's a number of companies in that space that do look very interesting to us.
An example of a really interesting company that I met was this company called Wise. It's a fintech company. What the business allows us to do is allows consumers like you and me to be able to transfer money overseas very cheaply, transparently and very quickly through the internal network.
We're going to keep looking at more and more automation software providers and automation machinery companies as they try and help the world change and reorganise its supply chains.
There were a few benefits from the trip. One of them was evaluating companies that have strong pricing power that can be demonstrated through economic cycles. And so we're evaluating some opportunities in the luxury goods space that demonstrate those characteristics.
If you look at Japan very broadly, it's one of the cheapest developed markets in the world. We see this attempt by the companies to really start to begin to assess that cheapness and start to really focus in on high returns on capital as well.
One very exciting meeting we had, we went to see Exscientia, spent a whole afternoon there. This is a company that really is trying to change drug discovery. And we went onto their shop floor, so-called, where they're really automating the drug discovery process. And what we found was really the commitment by people and really a very positive, healthy environment. So that was really exciting for us.